You guys know about the history of the presidential primary when it started? Like 1916, 1912, 1916. And actually Michigan was the first one and they dropped out. But it really didn't mean anything until 1952. You know why it didn't mean anything? Because before 1952, the names of the candidates were not on the ballot. And even in 1952, when they put them on the ballot, you weren't voting for the candidate. That was a beauty contest only. The bizarre thing, it's sort of like when the Senate was elected by the legislature, which was the case around the country until the early 20th century. The people you were voting for were the delegates. And the delegates were either pledged to a particular candidate or were independent and would go to the convention and be bought off and decide what cigar to smoke and who to vote for. So it was the U.S. senators' names and prominent names like Governor Lynch, Carol Shea Porter, Judd Gregg. Their names would be on the ballot up until 1952. And you would vote for them, and you may or may not know who the hell they were voting for. 1948, William Loeb, this was his first presidential election in 48, and he endorsed a guy named Tom Dewey. And Dewey wasn't on the ballot. But Loeb considered it a win because the delegates who won were pledged or leaning toward Dewey. But in 52, it changed when a guy named Sherman Adams, who was then governor of the state and wanted Eisenhower to win, convinced the state to put the names on the ballot as a beauty contest. They still didn't count. I mean, Eisenhower won in 1952. He didn't have any delegates as a result of that. But it was name recognition, and the national press, that was a real first straw that they could see, ooh, this Eisenhower guy's going to be popular.